we shared good moments with you, especially when we would go shopping around with you. Since you were a small baby, you would eat and then tell me, "He haishibishi." And we would laugh and ask for more. These are just moments that I won't forget. The stories we shared, the little secrets we kept, and the jokes we shared every day will be missed dearly. You are my cashier, since after purchasing, the one to pay was my Sheryl, since you knew all my PIN numbers. When at home, we will go everywhere with you. You were like the engine of my vehicle, since I will not live without you seated next to me. The more I write, the more difficult coming for me, my dear girl. As I escorted you to go to school, you hugged me twice, and this will be in internal peace, my love, and very beautiful daughter, until we meet again, girl. Bwana asifiwe. Sijui kama nitapata nafasi nyingine. Mungu awabariki for now.
Kenya was once again plunged into deep sorrow as thousands of mourners gathered at Gilgil Stadium for the Requiem Mass of the 16 students who lost their lives in the devastating Utumishi Girls Academy dormitory fire. Among the grieving families was one couple whose pain had touched the entire nation from the first very day of the tragedy. Dennis Nyake
tujitie nguvu tafadhali, tujitie nguvu tafadhali, tujitie nguvu ndugu wapendwa. Tunajua ni wakati mgumu na tuna imani kwamba Mungu ataweza kuwafariji. Poleni sana wazazi, poleni sana ndugu jamaa na marafiki. Mungu awape nguvu mnapopitia wakati huu mgumu. Taifa nzima la Kenya linasimama na nyinyi. Poleni, poleni. Tutakuwa tukianza ibada ya siku ya leo muda mfupi kutoka sasa, baada ya miili yote kuwasilishwa hapa ili tuweze kuanza ibada hii ya wafu. Asante sana Kenya Red Cross, ndugu zetu NYS, thank you very much. Tunafanya kazi nzuri. Tuendelee hivyo hivyo. Baada ya miili kufikishwa hapo, tunaomba kwa heshima wazazi waelekezwe sehemu ambayo wanafaa kuketi Familia, ndugu na wapendwa, tafadhali ninaomba baada ya miili kufika katika sehemu ambayo inafaa kuwa, turejee polepole kwenye viti vyetu ili tuweze kuwa na wakati mzuri wa ibada. Poleni sana familia, poleni sana utumishi gao, poleni sana marafiki, poleni sana Wakenya kwa msiba huu mkubwa ambao umekumba taifa letu. Tunaomba tafadhali familia iruhusiwe baada ya miili hiyo kuendelewa katika sehemu inafaa, tafadhali kwa heshima tuweze kurejea kwenye viti vyetu ili tuweze kuwa na ibada. Viongozi wa kitaifa wamefika hapa kwa ajili ya kuomboleza pamoja na jamii hii. Vile vile mama wetu wa taifa yuko hapa kama mgeni wa heshima kwenye ibada hii maalum ya wazi. Tunaomba tafadhali baada ya miili kufikishwa, ndugu zetu wa Kenya Red Cross, tafadhali mtusaidie ndugu jamaa na marafiki waweze kurejea kwenye viti vyao. Tafadhali tunaosema pole sana, tunajua ni wakati mgumu. Pole sana.
And his wife. Many Kenyans remembered Dennis as the desperate father who went viral while searching frantically for information about his daughter after the fire broke out. Videos and photos of him demanding answers and desperately hoping his child had survived became symbols of the anguish experienced by countless parents during the tragedy. When news of the fire emerged, parents rushed to school, hoping to locate their daughters. Among them was Dennis Nyakeri, who spent hours seeking information from authorities. According to his account, parents waited anxiously for updates but struggled to get clear answers about the whereabouts of their children. The uncertainty became unbearable as the hours passed. Dennis later recalled how he questioned why authorities could not immediately provide information to distraught parents. He said families remained at school throughout the day, desperately hoping for good news. Sadly, the news he feared most eventually arrived. His daughter was among the students who had perished in the inferno. During the Requiem Mass held at Gilgil Stadium, emotions overwhelmed many parents as they prepared to say their final goodbyes to their daughters. Witnesses described heartbreaking scenes as families wept openly, while white coffins bearing the portraits of the deceased students lined the venue. The atmosphere was filled with grief, prayers, and painful memories of dreams cut short. For Dennis and his wife, the pain appeared almost impossible to bear. As prayers and tributes continued, the grieving couple reportedly broke down repeatedly. Dennis, who had remained strong while seeking answers in the days after the tragedy, could no longer contain his emotions. His wife was seen crying uncontrollably as mourners around them attempted to comfort the family. The sight moved many attendees to tears. Days after losing his daughter, Dennis shared a painful reflection that touched thousands of Kenyans. Referring to Psalms 90:10, which speaks about the length of human life, he struggled to understand why his daughter had died at only 15 years old. He reportedly asked, "Where does 15 years come in?" The heartbreaking question captured the anguish of a father trying to make sense of an unimaginable loss. Community leaders and well-wishers who visited the family described an atmosphere of pain, confusion, and sorrow as relatives struggled to come to terms with what had happened. The Requiem Mass brought together government leaders, religious leaders, students, teachers, and families from across the country. Students sang emotional hymns, while speakers paid tribute to the young girls whose lives were tragically cut short. Many called for accountability and stronger safety measures in schools to prevent similar tragedies from happening again. The loss of the 16 students has sparked national conversations about school safety, dormitory conditions, and emergency preparedness. Investigations into the incident continue as families seek answers and justice. As the coffin stood before the thousands of mourners in Gilgil, the image of Dennis Nyakeri and his wife, overwhelmed by grief, reminded the nation of the human cost of Utumishi girls' tragedy. What began as a desperate search of a missing daughter ended in a heartbreaking farewell. For Dennis and his family, the pain of losing their beloved child may never be fully disappear. Yet their story has united Kenyans in morning prayer and a collective call to ensure that no parent ever has to endure such a tragedy again. As we remember the young lives lost in Utumishi girls' tragedy, we extend our heartfelt condolences to the families and loved ones. May their souls rest in eternal peace, and may their families and memories live on forever. Rest in peace, angels.